What's up? Mark from Wandering Souls back with a new video. Continuation of the vinyl series. We are now arrived at the letter M, and so all artists with the letter M, which I have in my collection, will appear here. I'm gonna split up this video in two parts because otherwise the video will be fucking huge. So yeah. Anyways, first stack are around 8 records. So yeah, let's give it a go. First up is Maat with Monuments Will Enslave. Release from last year. Yeah, some awesome death metal. If you like bands like Nile, you probably will dig this. Pretty cool album. Back. Comes with a printed in the sheet with the lyrics on the back. And this record was released in multiple colors. There was a blue one, I think there was a black one, clear one. I've got more, they say it's more sand colored, but I don't know if this is a sand color. Looks a bit more yellow marble or something to me, but it doesn't matter. Looks pretty cool, and I'm really happy with this record. Yeah, pretty decent stuff. Definitely one of the best albums they have released so far. A step up to the earlier albums. More quality production, better songs, better. Yeah, it looks good. Album art looks good. If you like Egyptians, god damn it, Egyptian themed music, check out this death metal band Maat with Monuments Will Enslave. Yeah, just give it a go if you don't know it. Sorry for the glare here. Pretty cool album. Next up, some grindcore. This is Magruder Grind with 2. Second album, released by Relapse. Straight to the point. Grinding stuff. I think this has, yes, it has a download card here. Good sturdy sleeve, I really like that. Comes with lyric sheet. The record has these labels, side A and side B. This is side A, and this comes on black vinyl. Pretty decent grindcore. Yeah, what can I say? It's straightforward. It's straight stuff. Yeah, great quality. Just give it a go. If you don't know Magruder Grind, it's spelled like that. Just check them out and let me know what you think. Pretty decent stuff. Then we get to the point. I talked about this band with Kevin the Full Metal Ginger shortly about this. He showed a reissue of one of the records of this band. I mean, both, yeah, thought actually a bit the same. Why don't a lot of people show this band? Because it's an amazing band. Everybody talks about the big death metal bands, Deicide, Cannibal Corpse, Morbid Angel, stuff like that. But this band was also already there, and not a lot of people talk about this band because I don't know why, but it, even as good as all those other bands, same wave, same old school death metal, brutal as well. Don't know why, but we're gonna show a couple of albums for you, Kevin. The albums that I got on vinyl. Of course, I have also some other albums on CD. Yeah. Anyways, let's show this reissue. This is the 10 Commandments by Malevolent Creation. This is the latest reissue because the original album is as expensive and as fuck and not very hard to get. Thick, sturdy lyric sheet and credit sheet. Labels, and this one is on black vinyl. Like I said, the first album released in the early 90s, I think it's 91 or something. Really decent stuff. If you don't know Malevolent Creation, guys, come on, you have to know this if you are a death metal fan. Great tracks on this: Premature Burial, for example, multiple stab wounds, Those Shall Kill, Decadence Within. Great stuff, a lot of great songs. Original album was released on Road Racer, if I'm not mistaken. This reissue is released by Listenable Records. Great stuff, really dig the artwork. Yeah, amazing band, amazing album, definitely worth checking out. Yeah, great stuff. Then I've got another album by them. This one is issued by Hammerheart Records. This is The Fine Art of Murder, which was a later album. Pretty decent album, not as good as the 10 Commandments in my opinion, but it's pretty decent. Really enjoy this once in a while if I spin it. So in the sheet with the lyrics, labels. This comes on black vinyl as well, but a heavy vinyl. Also not an album a lot of people talk about. If people talk about Malevolent Creation, it's probably the first two albums, the 10 Commandments or Retribution, but this is also pretty good. Yeah, they released a bunch of good albums. The third one is also great as well. I like the Venomous a lot. I have that one on CD. Great stuff. Check out The Fine Art of Murder by Malevolent Creation. Also have the latest one. This is Dead Man's Path. This one was released in 2015 by Century Media. Back. This one came with a lot of goodies, if I'm not mistaken. First of all, the CD. Came with a booklet with the lyrics. And a big ass double-sided poster. It's pretty cool. This came on black vinyl as well. Yeah, 2015 release. I still remember the day that I got this in and spun it a lot. Really dig this album. I don't spin it as much as I did in the beginning, but because I've now a lot more vinyl than I had back then. Yeah, but it's a decent album. Not a bad purchase. So yeah, great stuff. I'm glad Brett Hoffman is back in the band, and yeah, great stuff. Melvin Gaye's on Dead Man's Path. Dead Man's Path. It depends on which kind of English you want to talk. English or American English or whatever. Dead Man's Path. Great stuff. So that was Melvin Creation. Over to some Dutch death metal. If you like bands like Entombed, Dismember and stuff like that, just try this band. This is Massive Assault with Dystopian Prophecies. Cool release by Crash Landing Records. Really like the matte finish on this cover, really cool. Comes with a gatefold with band pictures, lyrics and stuff like that. Is there more in this? Nope. Label and the other one. I'm just gonna show you the vinyl as well because it's a beautiful red one. Yeah, really old school death metal. If you like the old Entombed, you definitely will dig this. Great stuff. Remember the name, Massive Assault with Dystopian Prophecies. And I think this was released in 2015. Just have a quick look. Probably, I don't know exactly, but I can remember when I picked it up. I saw this in the record store and thought, wow, cool band. I already know them. Gills also had an EP on CD, a mini CD of them back in the past, and yeah, definitely wanted to try them out. I have seen them also live. They're a really good live band, so check out Massive Assault. Next up, an album I talked about not so long ago. This is Call of the Mastodon by Mastodon. It's a compilation of the early material, demos, EPs, stuff like that. Download code is in here, trust me. Sheet. Labels. And this one comes on a red vinyl. Yeah, it's like the earlier work. This is more raw. It's progressive, but a lot less progressive than the newer stuff. More sludgy in music style. I hate it when it doesn't go in there. Yeah, if you don't know the early work, it's definitely more raw than the later work, like I said. And I really did this. There's even some grind influence in some songs. Yeah, it's pretty amazing stuff. Definitely want to get more of this band on vinyl because I really dig this band. Check out Mastodon if you don't know him. Call of the Mastodon. And the last one for today is an album probably a lot of people know. Death Crush by Mayhem. The early work by this Norwegian black metal band. Definitely more trashy, deathy on this issue. Yeah. In the old lineup, still Mannheim on drums and Messiah on vocals. And Maniac as well. And of course Necro Butcher and Ronimus. Yeah, really old raw style of his band. Gatefold, I don't know if I show this. It's actually more an album, yeah, it's only 7 songs, it's pretty short in my opinion, but labels. This one comes on clear vinyl. This is of course a black on black reissue. Last time I looked this up on eBay, pretty had to laugh actually a real bit, because the real thing, the original early press, I've seen prices, people, like $2,500 for a record. Come on, you're fucking crazy. People who sell that for the price are gold diggers in my opinion, and there apparently are people that are buying this stuff for that ridiculous prices. People, come on, just what's wrong with the repress? I don't know, but hell no, I'm gonna pay $2,500 for a record. I'm not that stupid. Come on, people. Just think, why do have to records to be that expensive? It's ridiculous. Actually, I don't know where it all comes from. I know it's are not a lot of copies of it, but man, come on, it's fucking ridiculous. The album is reprinted a lot of times. It's really fucking ridiculous, but I'm happy with this one, and yeah, it doesn't bother me if I don't have an original press or whatever. I have the music, and that's my most important thing. That counts for every band, not only for Mayhem, but there are a lot of bands where I think the prices are ridiculously high, and eBay, Discogs, whatever kind of sites is fucking, you know, people just think, yeah. Let me know what you think about this subject, people. Why are people paying that kind of ridiculous prices for that album? I don't get it, sorry. Yeah, I think it's stupid, but anyways, Mayhem with Death Crush, the early work. Great stuff. Definitely not the best work in my opinion, but yeah, I like to listen to it once in a while, and yeah, pretty enjoy it. Yeah, Death Crush. It was the last one of this video. Next up will be part 2. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching, liking and supporting. Let me know what you think about these records. If you want to see more of my channel, just subscribe. Hit the little bell, which also is there somewhere, and get all the updates. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook and whatever. Links are in the description, of course, as always. And thank you for watching, liking, and see you guys with the next video. Thank you. Ciao.